Uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right. I appreciate you guys coming on in. Come on in. This is a great show tonight. I didn't get to my subject last night, but I'm here tonight. As you know, I'm hands on. I'm only a one man band. I'm doing it all by myself, but that's okay. But you guys have helped me out by sharing the video, coming in and participating, calling in. The phone lines are open tonight, and we want to hear from you tonight. I appreciate you. And if you're calling, hey, Peggy Gay, I need you guys to call in and check in from where you're listening from. I need you guys to call in where you calling from. Hey, Sharon Williams, what's going on? I love being black. I love being black. That's right, Sharon. And don't let nobody take that away from you. And don't be ashamed of it. If you in an office full of white coworkers, you better love being black. Period. Hey, people, I noticed you guys knows that I have this purple on tonight. I had this hoodie when I went to Danielle Banks' funeral, the 29-year-old woman that got stabbed and beaten and set on fire, and that was her favorite color. So I had this on yesterday. I wore it to a funeral, so I thought I'd put it on today and represent her. I heard purple was one of her favorite colors. You know, we hate to see anybody die. And one thing that we don't do on this platform, we don't victimize the dead, no matter what their lifestyle may be or what we think of them. That's it. You know, that's how we do it. Miss Cornelius Nelson, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Karen, hey, Karen, what's going on? All right, D, what's going on? I need you guys, Mr. Johnson, what's going on? I see that's Cousin Johnson. All right, Miss Emma Harris, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, y'all, come on in. 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 This is live uncut. All right. All right. I need you guys to represent what city and state you're calling from, or suburbs or whatever. That will be great. This is definitely live, uncut, unedited. We got a great show tonight, a great show. I guarantee you it might trigger some and it may not trigger some. Some might leave here mad, upset, cussing out. My Modesta Otis, what's going on? I see you. I see you. All right. All right. I see you. I see you. All right. I'm glad to be able to interact with the people on here. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth. Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. That's what we on tonight. All right. We need some people to come on. Y'all got to share the video now. If you don't share the video, nobody knows I'm on. All right. And what's up, D, again, all the way. Well, he ain't from Texas. He was in Texas. He's back here now. So, all right. I'm ready to roll. Deborah Singleton. All right. Wisconsin in the house. Karen checking in from Charlotte. That's what I'm talking about. Sharon Williams, Minnesota. That's what I'm talking. Good evening, Tony Spigner. Where you calling from? Where you are tuning in from? All right. Cornelius Nelson, Hickory Hills, Illinois. Perfect. Raven Harris, Minnesota. Okay. Peggy Bloomington, Illinois. This live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, people. Come on in. All right, let me make sure I pin the video up so people know that I'm on live. And this is live, uncut, unedited. I appreciate you people for tuning in as always. Don't ever let nobody tell you that Martin G. Johnson don't appreciate you. I appreciate everybody, whether you agree with me or not. I live, uncut, unedited. All right, people, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I love being black. Man, we got a lot of interesting topics out there. Raven Harris, I see you again. Lewis, you said you just missed up at Jerk 40. Yeah, I was up there today. Yep. All right. All right. So what you're saying is purple. I wore this yesterday to the funeral of Danielle Banks. And that was her favorite color. I was told that their family was wearing purple, so I wore purple in the remembrance of Danielle Banks at her funeral yesterday. They had a private funeral yesterday. One of the family members did invite me out, so I was glad that I was able to sit through the service. It lasts probably about a couple of hours, maybe hour, 2 hours and a half or something. And I sat through the service and shook some people's hand. Aurora in the house. Okay. Central Illinois in the house. All right. Tomorrow. All right. Where you calling from? Where you coming in? All right. Chicago, Lamont. All right. All right. All right. Denise Wild Red. All right. Hello, thinkers. That's what we are. We thinkers. That's right. Prayer for the Banks family. Katie Brown. All right. All right. And I'm just showing y'all, give me some of them purple hearts. Give me some of them purple hearts. Because we got a great discussion tonight. And we want to talk about it. You got to get warmed up. You already know. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, I need people to share. I got 9 shares so far. I need at least 25 shares before we can get started this evening, late evening. So, guys, you're welcome to come on in. You're welcome to call in. You got to be respectful. Now, you get too emotional, I'm about to hang up on you. I'm about to block you. And I don't want to do that now. I want to give everybody a chance to talk, to speak out, but take in mind that you got others that's on the line, and I don't want to leave nobody on the line for 5 and 10 minutes. I want to be able to get to them. All right. All right. And see, and the thing that I'm having now, the trouble I'm having now is people telling me what I can and what I shouldn't talk about. And that seems to amaze me. And those same people that do that never support this podcast. They don't share the video. They don't like nothing. Anytime they think they can say something that criticize, they're free to open to do it. All right. But as you guys know, the Block Party is real strong. Real strong. All right, come on in, come on in. All right. You got to share it. We got to get these numbers up. Hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. YouTube, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button and share button. Hit it. YouTubers, my YouTubers that's on here tonight. All right. Make sure you hit it. This is live, uncut, unedited. I need you guys to share the video into your groups so we can get this rolling, people. I want to hear from you guys tonight. I want to interact tonight. I want to listen tonight. I want someone to be able to get some help tonight. That's what I want. I want to see people getting help tonight. All right. Not embarrassed, not feeling ashamed, but I want somebody to get some help tonight. Live, uncut, unedited. All right. We got 46 people on here on one channel, and I need at least 50, maybe we'll say 60 people to get started. 60 people to get started right here on Facebook. All you got to do is, guys, share it. I see 52 shares. A lot of those shares are my shares. Come on in. Y'all already know what time it is. Let me go to the audience and see what's going on down here. Who we got in here. All right. All right. Again, those of you wonder where I got the purple on, this purple is for Danielle Banks, a sister that died last year in December in Riverdale. She was beaten up and set on fire real bad. And they had this at a purple. So I wore this instead of that. All right. All right. Montgomery, Alabama. Okay. All right. All right. Come on in. All right. Come on. This is what we think, people. This is the school of no fools. Phil, what's going on? What's going on? Chicago in the house. All right. I live in Aurora. All right. Denise Blunt. All right. Hey, Denise, where you calling from? All right. Okay. So Martin Road. Okay. All right. Sharon, I see you. Janet, I see you. Hey, Janet. All right. Let me see them purple hearts. All right. All right. All right. We dedicating this podcast to Danielle Banks in her memory. That's what I want to start doing. Different. Just donating. I told you to call me, Selena Deb. You told me to call you. Okay. Strong language, boy. All right. April. All right. All right. Let me see them purple. Yeah, that's right. This is my platform. I run it, people. All right. This is School of No Fools. All right. We need about 14 more people on here, people. Barbara Cooper. What's going on? Prince color. Yeah, we wearing purple in remembrance of Danielle Banks. All right. Lamont said, I've been sharing your videos and educating people, my family and friends, on these pro-immigration policies of all the wickedness that the Democratic has been promoting against our people. Thank you so much. All right. All right. All right. Come on in. People come on. And Brian Johnson, Little Rock, Arkansas. I see you. All right. Yes. We dedicating this podcast to Danielle Banks, a 29-year-old lady that got stabbed and beaten and burned in Riverdale last year in December. And this is her colors purple. So we're dedicating this broadcast to her. All right. Purple. Show them love. I wore this yesterday, and I'm wearing it today. Danielle McCoy, how you doing? All right. All right. Tracy Taylor, how you doing, Miss Tracy? Brian Johnson, all right. I love them purples. Danielle McCoy, I love that purple. Y'all doing y'all thing tonight. Look at y'all doing y'all thing tonight. All right. We got 60 people. Okay, we're good. We can get started now. We can get started. All right. We want to talk about rape tonight. That's what we want to talk about. The lines are open, 872-299-0808. We want to talk about rape tonight. I posed a question on yesterday. And I had two questions, really. And I got a lot of response back to it. And I want to read it. Let me just read it out. And so we can get it right about. All right, I want to get it right. Let me get it so I can read it correctly. And I want you guys to call in and tell me what is your thoughts. So I don't really have to read it. I know what it's talking about. So you have a man and a woman, a male and a female. That's what I'm talking about. Not same sex. I'm talking about male and female, man and woman. That's what I'm talking about. If two consenting adults agree to have sex and they both say, well, we're going to use protection, the man has to put on a condom. And if a man put on a condom and they're having sex, which is agreed upon, two consenting not, so the man decides that he wants to remove the condom and insert it in her without asking her, which they already agreed before they laid down that they was going to use protection, is that considered rape or not? So I'm looking for callers. Again, let me say it again. And I'm trying to say it without being so graphic. If a man and a woman have consensual sex and they agree for the man to use protection, which he put on a condom, and during the sex, sometime during the sex, they're having sex, the man takes the condom out. Now, the condom don't break, it don't bust. He takes it off, and he goes inside of her raw, start having sex with her. Is that rape or not? Just want to ask a question now. Now, we're not talking about if the condom broke or if the condom came off, because it can happen. We're not talking about that. We're talking about if he took it off and inserted himself in her raw. That's what we're talking about. So I need some calls. Let's call, and I need some answers, because I've been getting some different stories. So the number is 872. Let me see what this number is. Hold it. That ain't the number. Hold it. Call in number 872-299-0808. 0808 or 872-297-6389. All right. All right. I want to hear from you guys. Call in. I want to hear what you have to say. If you're on YouTube tonight, we need you to hit the like button and the share button. All right. If you're on any of my pages, make sure you hit the like and share button, share it to your groups, and we want to discuss it tonight. Where the topic is rape or not. If two consenting adults having sex and the male put on protection and he takes off the protection, the condom, and he goes inside of her, is this considered rape or not? I need someone to call in. Okay, I got a call. I see one caller. Call in. I need a bank of callers. Call in, people. Let's talk about it. Now, listen. When we talk about this, let us be respectful. People are going to have different views. So I'm just here to referee here. So don't worry about what I think it is. I want to hear from you guys. The callers. I'm looking for any action, interaction. All right. We look like we got a call. Area code 912. Hey, caller, you're live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, caller. What you have to say?
What's going on, Martin?
Oh, this is Sarge. What's going on, Sarge? So the question is, Sarge, I'm talking about a male and a female, a man and a woman having sex. They agreed to have sex. They agreed to use protection. So the man puts on his condom and they're having sex. He decides to take the condom off. Not that the condom came off. We know the condoms can come off. We know the condoms can break. We know that. But the question is, if he goes and once he takes that condom off and he goes in her raw, is this considered rape? And I'm asking you, what's your thoughts on this?
Yes.
Okay, tell me why.
Because you didn't consent to that.
Okay.
I mean, Martin.
No, I'm here. You talking. You talking to me. I'm just want to hear what you guys got to say. Go ahead, Sarge. Go ahead.
I'm gonna break it down simple.
Okay.
Now, if I'm rolling with you on, I have to be visiting Chicago.
Right.
I'm rolling on the patrol with you in the vehicle. We doing, all this. All right, cool. I tell you, hey, pull over, go up in the Amoco or BP now, whatever the gas station is. We're gonna throw 20 in the tank to make sure everything keep rolling, right?
Right.
Okay. You pull over in good faith. You get out the truck. You put the nozzle in. I done gave you a card to stick into the doggone gas thing. But when you squeeze the fuel, ain't no fuel come out. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to follow you, Reb. I ain't getting you, but I mean.
Okay, what I'm getting is, I told you I was going to give you this card to put some gas in your car, and you take that card in good faith and go to fuel up your vehicle, and that card ain't no good, and you can't get no fuel. That is the same premise as they agreed to do the thing, but protected so nobody caught nothing, nobody caused the unwanted pregnancy or nothing. But you took it upon yourself, you on some slick, you're going to slide it off and slide back in. That's right.
Okay.
See?
Okay. I'm not. I
just want to know. That's like getting mad because that's like you didn't pay your car note. They repoed your car, and you're gonna get mad.
Okay.
Because you didn't pay your bill.
Right.
You can't get mad about that.
All right. I want to hear from a woman. Hold on, Sarge. I want to hear from a woman. The number is up on the screen if you want to guys call in. Stay here, Sarge. Don't go nowhere. 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. 6389. Call in. I want to hear from some males and females. Call in on this subject. If two people are having sex, consensual sex, two adults, I'm talking about two adults, and they both agreed to use protection, and the man has a condom on, and they're having sex, consensual sex, and the man decides that he wants to take the condom off, and he wants to go inside of her raw, and he do, and once she find out, is this rape or is it not rape? I got a caller too. Come on, my people. I need more callers to call in. This is live, uncut, unedited. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Because, see, I'm hearing conflicting. Some people saying, no, it's not rape. Some people saying it is rape. And I want somebody to explain to me what's going on. Hey, caller, 630 area code, live. You're live, uncut, unedited. Let me hear what you have to say, caller. Hey, caller.
What's going on, Martin?
How you doing?
I don't think it's rape.
Okay.
It ain't right. It's unethical. But in many cases, on a regular basis, you have women that you think are protected, taking birth control pills or whatever measure, and you find out later that they aren't. You know, it would be wrong on the man part, but far as I know, in most cases, women know pretty early on when you insert in them, you know, the feeling.
Right. Hold it, Bill. Let me hold it now. Hold it, Bill. Hold it. Now, we want to stick close to the subject now. And what I mean by that, we know what this guy done. I understand. I know women play tricks. They put holes in condoms and all types of stuff. But right now, the proof is that the man took the condom out without her having no knowledge of it and inserted in her. And I'm asking, is this a form of rape? Is it rape? Is it rape or not? Now, they both agreed that it's consensual sex, that they was doing it. But he took that condom off and went inside of her. And that's what I'm trying to say. I know women play games and tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. But go ahead. That's what I want to get to. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
And like I said, it's not, but I was backing the bases up on the same thing. If you have sex with a sex worker and you don't give them all their money, that's not rape. It's not rape, neither one. That's the only reason I brought up those instances. I don't think it's rape at all. Okay. It's consensual from the beginning, and everybody has a part to play in responsibility. And probably most women wouldn't think a guy would pull a dirty trick like that, but it's some that have, but it's still not rape.
Okay. Now, what if, I'm just asking a question, what if a person that is HIV positive or have AIDS or have any sexually transmitted disease, and he knowing that, and he go inside of her? Well, I'm just that may not be the case. This is not the case, but my point is, we know the condoms is not 100% sure protection. They tell you that if you read on the back of it. But if you impregnate that woman or give her an STD or a fatal disease that she's going to be on a lifetime of medicine, I'm just thinking these things that can happen probably have happened, still happening right now as we speak. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That would be a criminal charge. Definitely, and more than rape, that would be attempted murder.
Oh, okay. Okay, because you know,
but I don't think it's rape at all if it's consensual from the beginning.
Right, but then it could, you know, my thing is it was consensual with a condom. You got some women out here,
right,
they're not going to have sex without a condom. because they're not trying to get STE, STD, they're not trying to get pregnant and things like that. And they only do it with a condom. And the guy takes the condom off without agreeing with her, asking her without, and just goes inside of her. And I think that's, to me, I don't want to comment. I want people to comment first, but that's what I'm saying. That's dangerous. Let me say. That's dangerous.
Yeah, it is very.
Right. Now, if the condom break, if the condom comes off, all these things can happen. And I'm not on here trying to blame women, but I'm just on here trying to bring a point, make it clear. It started off consensual in the beginning, but it wasn't consensual raw sex. That's what I'm saying. So there's a difference when two adults have consensual sex, they both agree to have sex together, but with protection, and one of the party takes off the condom and goes inside of her without protection, I don't think, me personally, I think that's wrong. That's wrong. Now, whether or not it's rape, I need to know it. Somebody call in, help me out. I need to hear from some females. This is not about females. Sarge, you want to say anything? Bill, you want to say anything while I'm waiting on somebody to call in? Come on, people, call in.
Yeah, that bottom line up front, that's rape. See, if somebody has a doggone, if they got HIV and they have sex with you and they do not tell you up front they have this, they could go to jail for having sex with you. And that is the foundation for the laws that they have now, saying that if someone has consensual sex and they remove the condom, because they got a little thing they call it, sliding or something. Maybe a younger person would know the exact name. They got a slang name for it, for doing it, actually, in the process of, right?
Right.
They got a street name for it. And that's on the books. You go to jail for that. That is doggone rape.
So I need some ladies.
It don't matter what I think.
Right.
I'm like, this is what can happen.
Right. I need some ladies to call in. I need to hear from a woman point of view. Some ladies, call in 872-297-6389. 872-299-0808. I want to hear from the ladies. This is all about education. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead.
I got another point of view now.
Okay, go ahead.
I get what Sarge saying, and like I said, it would be wrong on any man's part. But as far as a criminal charge, if a woman go at night to the police station, I'm not an expert in law, but I've been around a few rooms in a few books. But if she go that night, it's her word against his, or probably just her word. Now, she would have to go to the hospital and tell him she raped him. I don't think just because if she says it was consensual at first, I don't think they'll go. Now, after the fact, if a baby is born or she does catch a disease, I think they will back her. But just to go tell the law, I consented in sex and he took the condom off, or I don't believe they would charge the guy with rape.
Okay. Now, what if she get pregnant? What if she get a STD? Now,
then they'll charge her with rape.
Yeah.
Then they'll charge him with rape, and he'll have to be responsible.
Yeah, but she still got to prove,
like you say, HIV.
Right. Okay, Bill. What I was trying to say,
Martin, the thing is this, Martin.
Go ahead, Sarge.
A woman agrees to get it in, right?
Right. With protection.
Oh, we can do this.
Right.
With protection. I'm finna crank it up a notch on you, Martin.
All right, come on with it. Come on with it.
I'm
Tell
with a
the
woman.
truth and
She,
shame
and,
the
and
devil.
she just may be in Texas listening to this show right now,
Right.
too. I ain't gonna say her name though. We agree we finna do the you dig. It don't matter, protected, whatever. We getting the thing on, all of a sudden, I done lifted her legs up. I done dropped my slong down about a good 3/4 of an inch, and I done plugged her in that other hole, that forbidden zone. She didn't agree to that, did she?
No.
That's exit only, ain't it?
Right.
But I go ahead and do my thing. Yeah, you agreed to it. Yeah. No, that's rape. You can't just doggone drill some woman in the bunghole and well, we was doing it anyway. That don't apply, Martin. And some women need to call into this show.
Women, where are you, women?
There's some stuff that some dudes be doing that be out of pocket.
Right. And that's what I'm asking. Y'all heard Sarge. Some women, y'all need to call in and say something. Because, see, listen, you can save yourself a lot of trouble, and a lot of men need to know. We need to know where to draw the line at. We need to know. And we know in the bedroom, all no don't mean stop. Somebody, no, or stop. You know, it's a form of foreplay on a lot of things, if I may say that. And women have said that.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody that have sex, that experience, know that. So let me put it like that. Now, I need some women to call in. I need to hear from some women. Where y'all women? Where y'all at? Come on, call. Talk to us. Don't let them in.
Call in. If it's something else, they'd be calling. They ain't it. They don't want to take care of it. They talking about a woman don't deserve black women, and they talk about they weave, and they let it be a show you was talking about. You don't like black women wearing weave, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone lines will be blown up.
Yeah.
But you talking about something real. Not everybody want to get a case of asylum.
Right, and I don't like that. Again, for those just tuned in, the question is, if two consenting adults having sex, male and female now, woman and man, that's what I'm focused on, having sex, and they both agree to have sex protected, using a condom, and a man decides that he want to take his condom off without the permission of the woman and go inside of her, is that rape or not? That's what I'm asking the question. Now, I'm not trying to start up nothing, but I need to know that. Some people need to know that. We need to know how far to go. Where's the line going to be drawn? I need some ladies. I need to hear from the ladies. I need to hear from the ladies. Come on, ladies, call in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Call in. I see a lot of ladies in the comments, and you guys are responding, but I need someone to call in. Don't worry, I won't give nobody your telephone number. I won't say your name if I recognize the voice, but I need to hear from the ladies. I need to hear from the ladies. I got 2 men on the panel, you know. And
right. We had this thing we had to learn, Martin.
Right.
When I was in the military, it's called SHARPS. Everything is a doggone acronym. And for them that may think I'm just making up stuff, because sometimes folks think I be lying. I just be making it up because I'm trying to sound right. I'm like, no, this is real deal. SHARPS. That's sexual harassment, assault, response, and prevention. That's the name of the program. It's SHARP, the SHARP program. See?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm like, and they got a whole list. People can look. I bet if I was to doggone go on a laptop or something or whatever it is, because I'm on my phone right now. I got an Android. You know, I can't scroll on the internet and be on the phone at the same time as the Android. Ain't no iPhone. But I bet I could look on the laptop. If I was to boot my laptop up, I can find all whatever on there, and it pop up, and I could give some education in it. Because it was mandatory that we went to those briefings. They'd be like, it's a Sharps briefing, 1,400 hours, conference room, blah, 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 the company.
Right.
Hello?
Oh, okay, we got a caller. We got a woman. Oh, we got a caller. Hey, caller, you're live, uncut, unedited. Come on, caller. What's your opinion? What's your thoughts? What do you think about this? Do you know the question?
Yes, I know the question. It said, is it rape if your mate take off the condom during sex?
Right.
Well, I looked it up on somewhere. It happened to me when I was younger.
Okay.
When I was a teenager and not knowing the aspects of sex, of the difference of having a condom on and a condom without a condom. And my boyfriend did that to me. And so I didn't know the difference until later on, until I caught an STD.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not right. You're not supposed to do that. I'm not saying that it's considered as basically as rape. What I looked up, it said it's called stealthing, doing something without the other person's consent.
Okay.
So the best thing to do is, if that's what you choose to do, if you want to take the condom out, I understand when you all in the mood or whatever and everything, but this woman agreed on being protected. So as much as you want to keep continuing, ask that woman before you do that. Because anything can go on that you don't like. Just like he was talking about in the I think he was in anal sex, I think he said.
Yeah,
something about anal sex.
Yeah, you
whatever.
You don't want no man doing that to you out the blue just because, you didn't agree to that.
And that's without her consent. Exactly.
I mean, they probably got some women that like that sort of thing.
Yes, you do. You have some women that do, and then you have some women that don't.
Mm-hmm.
But my biggest thing is, I don't feel that's right if you do that. I don't really think it's considered rape. But
well, what about
if this woman telling you?
Okay, what about if the person have a known disease? No, what about if you know a person that know he got HIV? You know, he knowingly.
Well, then most of the time they say they consider that as murder.
Okay.
It's like a murder.
Attempted murder.
I've seen a couple of cases like that, and when somebody have actually had a fatal disease and was potentially giving the people the disease, that's murder.
Okay. Hold it right there, caller. I got another caller, right? Don't go nowhere. Hey, caller, 2909. You're live, uncut, unedited. Hey, how you doing, caller? What's your response about this? Hi.
It is considered as rape.
Okay, explain.
No, I didn't say that it wasn't rape.
Hold it.
I don't know for sure.
Hold it, ma'am. We're gonna let one talk. She's
Okay.
talking. Everybody have their time. Okay, go ahead.
It's considered as rape because I was in that same boat. We both had consent to have sex. He took off the rubber in the middle of sex without telling me. So when I found out that I got pregnant, and I ended up making myself have a miscarriage because I did not want his child, they consider that as rape. I did not want his baby. Not the way he was living his life, and I didn't want my baby to go through that. So they put him in jail because there was rape.
What did they charge him with? A sexual assault? What did they charge him with? What was the charge?
A sexual assault.
That's what I thought. And you know what? Let me say this. The reason why I'm having conversations like this, because a lot of men and women don't know, so I can't correct what happened already, but I'm letting you know for this point on in the future, men, be careful. Be careful. That's all. Be careful. Whether you clean or you're not clean, if you can't take that condom out now. Now it's a difference. Now the condom have known to come off. It can come off. It can bust. So that's not rape. That's not rape because you took the protective measure to do. You still stuck with the program. I had the condom on. It came off during sex.
But even if the woman even tell you take it off,
right?
So she's consenting to it,
right? Yeah. If she tell you to take it off, she's consenting to it. You know. Go ahead, my dear sister.
Exactly.
2909. Go ahead. 2909. What'd you
just like the judge told him, even if that condom would have bust, it still would have been rape because they would say that he put a hole in the condom.
Now that's I don't know about that one. Now.
They still would charge him with rape. Yeah, that's what the judge told him.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Because we didn't know, did he do it when he stuck it in me, or did he do it when he put it on?
Wow.
Oh, he punctured a hole in the condom?
Mm-hmm. The judge said it's still considered as rape.
Yeah. Listen, hold on.
Because he's trying to make you get pregnant.
Right. Let me just say this. If he maliciously punched a hole in the condom, yes, that's rape. But if he didn't punch a hole in the condom, now the condoms do break now. I'm going to tell you. They do break.
They do.
Any man over here that have been having sex, using protection, they don't break that often, but they do break. I'm going to say that. They do break. Even on the back of the condom, they don't guarantee you that you won't get nothing.
100% proof.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't do it. Anybody that know.
That's why I tell every woman on here or anywhere else, if you're going to have sex, get you some saran wrap. Spread that around your vagina and let it be.
Mm-hmm.
While he's sticking that worm in you, then you won't get none of his juice or nothing on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do that.
Because and a lot of people
carry my condoms. I carry my own condoms. I don't want no man give you no damn condom.
I know that's right.
No, you smart.
I carry me 25 condoms in my purse.
You getting down like that, mama? Hey, I ain't mad at you.
I get down. I'm 58 years old. I got to get mad.
Say, mama, you ain't dead, huh? Yeah, but listen.
I mean, you have some people that they don't know how serious that is for women.
Right.
I mean, I'm saying it's a woman thing. They like, well, no, you're gonna make it a man-woman thing. Yes, it's serious for women. I mean, it was somebody they left, they went to Korea, they was doing what they was doing in the army in Korea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went out with somebody that's supposed to have been a friend. Got faded, got back to the doggone room. He did whatever he wanted to do with that woman. 3 months later, after she left, by the time she got back to the United States, she killed herself.
Mm-hmm.
And left a whole note detailing the incident that happened because she felt so violated. She was just not functional. It's like her whole humanity had been taken in one swoop, and she couldn't handle it. So I'm like, that's serious. You can't take people's humanity like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's some serious stuff.
So let me.
You got men out here that thinking it's funny to them.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this money. Oh, I got that. Ooh, I can. Ooh, baby, let me just cream you, baby. No, baby, you can't cream me here.
Mm-hmm.
And then all that old BS. But ain't no fun if my homies can't get none. What?
You better take your homie somewhere else and go get some prostitutes, but you ain't really get nothing here.
Exactly.
Hey, and even with a prostitute, some prostitutes, they're not gonna let you go on the road. They're not gonna do that. They know better. They're not gonna do that.
No, they don't want to catch nothing. They don't want to get pregnant because the people kill them.
Yeah, I'll kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get some. If you take it out and try to put it back in, the clock starts over. That's a whole other fee.
Mm-hmm.
That's another way of thinking of it. You know, and
when I heard about that, because I found out about that down here, this dude got into it with this shit talking about, I was with her getting it, and I wanted to, do a doggy style. And she was talking about, okay, well, you got to pay me some more then. What you ain't pay you some more? I paid you what you wanted to have sex. No, that's that position.
Mm-hmm.
Like pay-per-view is pay per position. I'm like, damn, I didn't know it was like that. Glad I ain't never been in one situation I had to go and do that. And he was mad, talking about.
Hold on, Sarge. Let Bill come in. Come on,
he
Bill.
had to pay her to change up position.
Come on, Bill.
I'm like,
you got in a situation like that, you gotta think in the way you know yourself and know your male friends coming up and as an adult. A guy that does that, has cruel intentions from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
He on the wrong side. He got cruel intentions. Like you say, he probably do have a disease. And more than anything, if a woman got impregnated after a situation like that, he ain't gonna be responsible because he's not responsible enough for himself during the act.
Hell, that nigga was living in the house with his mama. So what I want to have a baby by a man ain't got his own place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's, hey.
Like that.
Said not at all, huh? But my thing is, why lay down with somebody that you can't see yourself being? That's being with. That's the killer right there. That both males and female. Because anything can happen. If you don't trust this person, you don't need to lay down with them. Period. You don't need to have sex with them. Period. That's why I look at it like that.
Yeah, Martin, that's like these sisters get mad at me. I'd be like, oh, so you had a he cute though. Who? A he cute though. I asked you, where did he work at? You couldn't tell me. I asked you, where did he live at? You couldn't tell me. But he cute though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You got you a he cute though. So it didn't work out for you. Now you got an attitude. No.
So I'm just gonna say
I
this.
ain't know he cute though.
Let me just say this. If you're out there sleeping with somebody, both males and female, and you using protection, which is okay, I understand. But anything can happen. You can get a disease, a condom can break, you can get that person pregnant, stuff like that. So if they're good enough for you to lay down with, something it's a strong possibility that something can happen. And that's why we get all these unwanted pregnancies. Like the sister said, I'm not having no baby by him.
Happen, Martin.
Yeah, and then people
because after wearing all that equipment, I got doggone herniated discs and stuff. I be trying to get it in like I used to when I was young. Something go snap. Oh shit! Now they got to send me to the hospital. What happened? Oh, I was trying to come off the top rope on that thing.
Right. And let me just say this too.
I'm serious. And somebody I'm talking about, I hope she in Texas listening to this stream right now. I ain't gonna say her name, but I hope she listening because my phone ain't rung yet, and I know her.
Let me just say this, people.
Why you telling our business? I
okay.
didn't say nobody's name.
Let me say this, people. I want to say this too. Sex is pleasurable. We all like, those of us as straight, we all like sex. I'm talking about male and female. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about same sex. So that's a whole nother subject there. But I'm talking about male and female, man and woman. That's what I'm talking about. People do have sex. Our teenagers are having sex. We need to sit down as adults, as grandparents, and as parents to talk to our teenagers about sex. Because, a lot of parents say, I don't feel comfortable telling my daughter. Now, listen, if you don't tell her, if she get it from somebody else, she might get the wrong information. The worst thing in the world is your teenager coming in the house and she pregnant. And you didn't have no conversation about protecting herself and all that. Listen, what I used to tell my children, now listen, I'm not giving you permission to go out there and have sex, but if you do decide to have sex, I need to know if you know how to protect yourself. And that's what I used to say. Now, the best protection is not to do it. If you don't start nothing, you got to worry about that's period. That's the best protection. Or be married, one or two. So what I'm saying is we have to talk about subject like this. Because you got some men out there, and I got to say it, some men don't like condoms, period. Some women don't like condoms. They don't like them. They don't like them. You got some men have never used a condom. You have some women, they say they're allergic to condoms. They're allergic to the latex or something like that. And they want raw.
Oh, they got the sensitive one. They got sensitive ones.
Okay. And we need to talk about this. And this calls, I should have a lot of calls coming in tonight about that. I need more women to call in.
Well, that's why I don't understand how come the women ain't calling in.
Right.
But like the young man had said earlier, if you tell
Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. That's my phone went dead. I don't know why my phone do that. Sometime it goes off. Sometime. Y'all hold that. She's still talking to me, but my phone, I had to go get in. It does that sometime. It knocks me off. All right. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Sorry, but she's still talking. I got to get back in.
Hey, caller. This is Martin G., a.k.a. the Crime Chaser.
Sorry about that. She probably still talking.
Unedited broadcast. Just before you speak, please turn down all your audio. Please turn them off or down, and do not have us on speakerphone so we won't have an echo, and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Young man,
y'all, hold on.
Man was talking about.
I need y'all. Listen, I got blanked out. It knocked me off the phone line, so we couldn't hear nothing you guys said. The last person was talking was the lady.
Sorry about that.
The lady, we couldn't. I'm sorry. It wasn't on you, because it's my part. The last thing I heard her say, the last lady was talking. She could say what she said. We missed whatever you said. I wanted to hear it.
The women were calling in if you were talking about them going to the club, leaving them badass kids at home, but they going out in the club shaking their booty to get another nigga to get another baby. They'll call in then.
Right. Wow. Yeah. And see, this real, man. This stuff like this is real. It is real. Stuff like this is real, and we need to discuss. Men need to know it. Men,
they know it. They don't give a damn. They're a dog.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
They cock their legs up to a fire hair.
Yeah.
I'm like this: a dog that'll bring up a dog that'll bring a ball to take a ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, and y'all got people out here to know that they infected. They know they have an STD. They know they got the package, and they want disciples. They said somebody gave it to me. I'm gonna give it to anybody. You got people out here like that that will maliciously give you a fatal disease. I'm telling you, people.
I take them to the doctor. I haven't had a man here since my husband died. My husband died in 2019. If I have sex with a nigga, you bet your bottom dollar I'm taking your ass right on down to the county. You going over there to Trojan, because I'm going to make sure they hit that dick with that hard-ass hammer they got.
Right. And I'm going to say something to you, too. Listen to this, mama. I'm going to tell you this. I had called in a show, I think it was PBS, and they was talking about get tested with HIV, you know, when they had a lot of testing going on. And so I asked them a question. I said, now, suppose me and my partner, we both get tested and we both negative. Now, so we know each other, we're clean. But if one of us go outside and have unprotected sex and come back to the fold, that test that we took is non-void, because you don't know. So you still got to be careful with that too. You got to know your partner. I'm telling you, you have to be careful, because you can both go there and come out clean. But if one's sneaking and going back out of the fold and come back in, and you know y'all just took this test Tuesday, now it's Friday, he just had unprotected sex, or he or she, and come back and y'all doing it, that can happen too. And so when I posed that question, they said, man, we never thought about it like that. So those of you out there that take your mate to the clinic, you got to know that they stand straight When I mean straight with you not going outside, because just because you know that he's clean and you think he's clean and he's not going out, you gotta watch that too, because that's dangerous too. That's real dangerous. That's real dangerous. So that's something to think about. That's food for thought. That's food for thought.
Yeah, I mean the only 100% way to avoid all of that is, number one, don't have sex on period, and don't have an accident and have to have a doggone blood transfusion. Anything outside of that, you at risk.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people out here having unprotected sex because we know they're having babies and abortions. You can't listen.
Yeah, you know what you should have asked them, Mark?
Yeah.
You should have asked them at CVS when they was coming in to get tested for the cocoa. You should have asked them, were people also getting that HIV test that they was offering up there? And what was the difference? And I guarantee you, they was not going to get that HIV test like that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do it. And I'm like, huh? Because me, I'm like, hey, every time I got to get something go wrong with me, like Martin House, and I'm gonna make it. I'm short. I'm taking some anti-stomach, whatever that stuff come up, make you throw up pills. Now, let's go to the emergency room around $60. I had them test me for everything. Test my sugar, my water, my bladder, my spleen, HIV, MP3, MP4. I'm just joking there. That's a music or a video file. Check my internet, all that. I want to know it all. See, 'cause I ain't young. You know what I mean?
Hey, Sarge, everybody ain't you got some men that don't go to the clinic. You know, they don't get tested.
Yeah, I know.
So you do have that out here, though. You know, it's a lot going out here. You know, and I'm gonna tell you, people, a lot of babies was born through consensual sex, and they were both drunk and high. You know, and a lot of times you got some people out here, they can't have sex until they get high or drunk. You know, they got to get in the mood. They got to get warmed up. So this real, people.
If a woman can't get a man in that mood where she's dropping her drawers and ain't on no bra, something's wrong with that nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a new caller, people. Oh, man, we got a new caller. I hope it's a female. I want to hear from the female. And see, I don't want, for those just tuning in, you see me wearing this purple hoodie. I'm wearing this, I'm dedicating this podcast to Danielle Banks. And she was the sister that got killed last year in December. She got stabbed and beaten and burnt up in Riverdale. Riverdale is a south suburb of Chicago. So that's why I'm wearing this in her remembrance. All right. We got a new caller. Hey, caller, 9012. Caller, you're live, uncut, unedited. What's your thoughts? What's your concern? What's your comments?
My comment is, yes, that is rape, because you did say that you would go along with, you both said you would go along with the condom on, but you're going to be slick and take the condom off. Yes, I consider that is rape. And not only that, you defied me. You defied me. Because, you know, that means I can't trust you again.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all hear it? It's coming from a woman now. Y'all hear that? Say it again so they can hear it again.
And not only that, if a person is in a big rant to have sex with you and don't want to put on the condom, you better run like hell, because 9 out of 10 he got something that's not, shouldn't be. He could have HIV. He could have STD. He could have anything.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the doctor with man. I want to make sure I hear what the doctor say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before I have sex with anybody, that's where it's going to be. Well, make sure we both going to the doctor. And if you don't want to go to the doctor, see you later. With my life, I love me. I love being black. I love me. And I want to live as long as God let me live. Amen.
So women and men, you heard the ladies. They said if you take that condom off, that's rape. Because they didn't agree to that. Now they agreed to protection, having sex with protection, but not unprotected. Because they don't know what you got. You don't know what they got. And everybody, you know, they don't want no babies and they don't want no STD. Well, one woman might say, well, Martin, I got my tubes tied, so I ain't worried about getting pregnant. What about disease? Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean,
them tubes can come untied.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, because you can get. I didn't hear about women getting pregnant in their tubes, carrying the baby in their tubes.
Yeah, that can happen. Yes, that can happen.
Yeah. So this is a real sensitive subject, people. Very sensitive, but it's needed, it's necessary. Because you got men out here that's sleeping around and they don't want to use no condom. They want the raw meat. I mean, hey.
Sure don't.
They don't want to use no condom.
They sure, and they know they got a disease.
Yeah.
They know they have a disease, but they in the big ran to get in between your legs.
When they doing like that, that means they got something. They burnt.
Yes. That's why I tell any woman, myself, any woman, and when they in the ran like that, it's a dead cat on the line. You better run from them, honey, and don't look back. And if they harass you too much, call 911, honey.
Okay. Y'all heard it from the women's mouth. They said, fellas, keep that condom on now. If y'all agree with that condom, keep it on. Don't take it off now. Don't take it off. You might be in trouble. You might not go to jail. You might get an STD. You might give somebody something. Hey, there's a lot of things, a lot of consequences can come out behind all this.
That's right.
By not keeping that condom on. You know, and see, listen, nowhere on the internet that I know on the open forum that they talking about this. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't know nowhere that they talk about stuff like this, open like this. You know, we got another.
Nobody.
Yep, we got another caller, people. I want to hear from them. All right, Eric Code 224. Okay, thank you, sister. Thank you. You can stay on if you want to.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, 224. Eric Code 224.
Yes, sir. Live, uncut, unedited.
All right, come on, talk to us, old timer. You know how to come on, talk to us.
Hey, man, you know, this is an interesting topic, but, you know, the bottom line is most men feel that women are weak and that they want to have the sex and they feel like they satisfying the women because somebody might die in your family. And they say, well, you know, I'm so sorry. You know, you might have, may not have a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say you may not have a lot of money, but any little thing that a man can find where he can get an advantage, where he can give a woman a hug. You just need a hug. See, that's the interest. He's trying right then and there to see how weak she is so he can get in on it. And they feel that they don't have, most men don't want no responsibility. I'm not ashamed to say it. You go most of these weddings, and the women be waiting to catch that bouquet that the lady gonna throw, but you find very few men that want to make that commitment when the man throw the thing he take off the woman's leg. But they want to be able to get next to the woman because they feel if I go in there and do a good job on her, as they might want to call it, that she gonna be calling them back over there because she done told her friend about it. They say, man, you know, he came over there and girl, I can't wait to get him back over there. See, that's what, so men into that thing
the man, condom, well, they don't care if it come off or not. To be honest with you. But they want to know, but the bottom line is that they can get the woman on the pill. That's when they think they got it. See, because she taking that pill, and now all the pressure is on her, and he ain't even worried about it. Because he know that she's supposed to have that pill and supposed to be taking it every day, so he ain't gonna even be asking about it. And then something come up, he gonna say, "Would you stop taking the pill or something?" So most men ain't looking for no responsibility because they think that the woman really wants them. And that's just a fact, because most men is not gonna sit around and talk about this like these women talking about it now. Man, they ain't gonna have no half-hour conversation about that. They're trying to get all the women they can get. And they think that the women want it. So the women got to let men know, hey, I ain't with you for that, and that's all or whatever. But you know what? He gonna buy this time, maybe slack off from seeing her and try to go get somebody else, and then he figured that she gonna call him and say, "What you doing? You know, come on over here or whatever." And that's all he want to do is get in that house. And once he get in that house, he think everything is on then.
Mm-hmm.
That's how most men think.
Well, let me ask you a question, old timer. What do you think about the question? I need you to go back to the question. If two consenting adults agree to have sex and use protection,
mm-hmm.
and a man decides that, hey, I'm going to take the condom off and go inside of her without being protected, is that rape or is it not?
Well, some of the conversations come from people slightly having and making statements like, do you want them to have the condom on? And somebody will say, well, it feels better with it off. So the man would try to use any type of little loophole he can use and may not call it rape, because he has heard people say that some people say, well, you know, it's a difference with it on and with it off. So they'll try to take it off and don't feel no shame about it, because they have heard people say that it's a difference when you having it on and having it off. And plus, most men they ain't trying to save nothing and just throw it off in the garbage can or whatever. They want it to go somewhere else. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, because it's too much stuff out there, and some of it you can hear from women how they want this put there and want it there and all that. So that's what most men looking for. And if they got that bag on, well, they can't do all that. So I mean, it takes two strong people, and the woman's got to let the man know that she ain't playing. And most men think that women are just talking.
Mm-hmm.
Because men want to be able to go and tell their buddy, man, she wanted this, man, she wanted that, and stuff, and all that kind of stuff. So, because you ask some people, you say, well, how do you let a person do that to you? And they'll say, well, you know this and you know that. So it all depends what the women. If people hear women say they want this or that, some men think all women want that. So they ain't thinking about it being no rape.
Hey, Mark.
They want.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Mark, just one thing here, right?
Go ahead.
You ain't getting a yes or no answer. It's a woman right here. It's a woman right here. Woman right here. Ain't on the show. Woman right here, I'm going to ask you. Same question. Man having sex with you. You put the strap on, right? It was Jimmy. Whatever. Y'all call it something different now. Y'all young folks. Right? Got the condom on, right? Mm-hmm. In the middle of the sex, he takes the condom off and still do it to you. Is that rape or no?
Yeah.
That's rape.
Woman just agreed. That's rape. Because she didn't agree to that.
Well, it might be coming off, so you just go and take it off.
No, bro, look, you know what?
Yeah,
I know you vote for Democrats.
It's coming off, and then he put his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
I asked a woman right here. She about 33 years old, I think.
No, she 50.
If I'm correct.
No.
I say, if a man getting it in with you, which that's my sons, you know, his they you know what I'm saying. Now, so I'm like, if a man agree to have protected and he take that thing off without asking you, is that rape? Yes or no? She said yes. No doubt, no pause, no nothing. No second thoughts, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know why these guys are trying to doggone legitimize obvious in their favor. Okay? Why? Don't make no sense. I tell you what, if you ain't one of them hot pockets, Pikachu, and you at a party and you mess around and get drunk and you thought it was you thought it was a woman and you end up waking up, it's a man. Flip floppers and shit. You gonna be mad as hell, ain't you? But you thought it was a woman when you seen it because you was drunk. Put it in that perspective. Well, no, because see, no. There are some questions with simple answers, yes or no answers. Everybody trying to get their best whatever because they the type that do that shit or have done it before. I ain't one of them. Shoot, no. If you agree to do this with this woman in a protected way that doesn't cause an unwanted pregnancy, or that's at the least, because I child support, okay, what it is, yeah. I pay child support. I throw some more on top of it. I call it shut the fuck up money.
All right, Sarge, come on, man. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, Martin, but I'm like this here. When it comes to that other stuff and diseases and whatnot, oh, no, Pepper. Why I gotta always go to the extreme for people to get mad? Why you don't believe fat meat greasy until this doggone in the skillet sizzling, huh?
All right, Sarge, hold it right there. Let's hear from Bill. Bill, come on, man. We're going to get ready to close it out in a little bit. Yeah. All right. Old Timer.
Your connection still?
Yeah, still here. I'm saying, I don't know. Bill didn't hear me. Old Timer. Now.
Yes, sir.
We didn't say, we know condoms can come off. We know they can bust. But we talking about somebody just taking it off. And going inside. Now, condoms, you can, during sex, it can almost slide off, but you stop and put it back on or stop and put another one on, or you just take it off and just go inside her without putting another. That's wrong.
That is wrong. But you got to ask the men when they do that, why did they do that? And most of them think that the woman is into it so much at that time that she don't mind if he do it. Now, because see, I mean, when it comes to people talking about men, you got to press a man into the corner where he can't got no wiggle room. But if he find any kind of way he can have wiggle room, he gonna use that, and that can go a long way with a man.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's the thing. That's the thing. A man will try to find any kind of wiggle room that he can. And that's all he wants. All he wants is just a crack of wiggle room. And if he feels that she want me to take this off, I can tell. But then he gonna do that. But if he take it off and she stop, he gonna say, "What you doing?" There you go.
Mm-hmm.
She know he done took it off, so then she needs to stop.
Yeah. She
You know,
did.
the
You think
short
you got the
stories
advantage?
are the most
You think you got the
honest and
advantage on them?
easiest to paint.
What you say, Sarge?
I'm sorry, what you say?
I said the short stories are the easiest to paint. All these variations of, nah.
Excuse me, Jesus.
Somebody slapped me upside my head with a stick, it hurt. That's the end of the story. They hurt my head. Now, why I got to go into all I went and I got and did and all? No.
Okay, let me hear from my dear
Okay.
sister again. Sister, 2909.
Yes.
Okay, tell my audience what you think about what we just said about the question we asked, and tell them again, loud and clear, why you consider that as being rape, so they hear it. To the men, talk to the
Because
men.
it happened to me.
Okay,
It happened to me. I considered to have sex with him with the condom on. He took it off. Once it started feeling good, that's how men do. When it starts feeling good, they'll ease it on off. But I got good feeling down there, so I can tell when it's off. He took it off. I kicked him in the nut and called the police. And I told him, we both made the commit to have sex with the condom on. He took it off. The judge said, well, okay, that's rape.
Mm.
all right.
There you go, Martin.
All right, that's it. That's all I want to. I'm going to end it with that. I'm going to end it with that right there. Y'all heard it for yourself. So, men, if you're going to have consensual sex, keep that condom on now. Keep it on. I'm just telling you. Now, if it
I
come
beg
off,
y'all to keep it on.
yeah. If it come off, you got to let your partner know. You have to say, hey, this condom just came off. I didn't take it off. You see, it just came off. You got to hold. I'm just telling you. I mean, now, you got to protect yourself now. I don't want to see nobody going to
That's
jail at
5
20.
years. That's 2 to 5 years.
Yeah. All right. This 2024. And also you're gonna be on the sexual assault list, rape list.
The rest of the list. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Well,
We
you
gonna-
got to, Martin. You got to realize. You got to ask how many men do they have a conversation like this.
None.
I ain't trying to jump on nobody's side,
Right.
but I'm just saying you got to, in truthfulness, you got to ask how many men will have, they don't mind talking about it.
Right.
See, but most men don't want to talk about it.
That's right. Well, even on
Say,
the
man, you crazy.
even on the internet, old timer, you don't hear no open discussion like this. Talking or call in, show a panel.
No.
Because they don't want to face it. But see, that's what make me so great, because I have discussions like that. And people come in, and talk and open dialogue. And I guarantee you, somebody learned something on this open live feed tonight. And those of you that's going to go back, that's not here and listen to this, you're going to learn something. Oh, I better not do that again. If you did do it, do not do that. There's a warning. Warning comes before destruction, people. Period.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had this conversation with my parents coming up. They didn't talk about sex when I was coming up. My grandmother was too old to talk about sex. I learned all my stuff in the street.
See, and sometimes when you learn
Everything I know right now today, I learned it in the street.
and that's not good either, because the streets ain't obligated to tell you the truth. Streets don't love nobody.
Hell no.
They use you up, spit you out, chew you up, throw you in front of a bus, push you down the stairs, feed you to alligators, throw you in the shark-infested water. These are little things I'm just saying, little sayings. So streets don't love nobody. So again, I want to thank all my guests tonight that called in, those that stayed with me. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. Thank you so much. And hopefully this have educated us on some things that we didn't know, or some things that we should be doing. And we have to be careful, because HIV is real, AIDS is real, STDs are real, and trust me, you don't know what nobody got, they don't know what you got. Like I said, two people can go get a test. If one of those persons, out of the two that went to go get that test, go outside the fold, then come back in, that test is non-void. So you even after you got the test, you still got to be careful. Because you only know what you do. You don't know what nobody else do. That's what I tell people. You with yourself 24 hours a day. Nobody else is with you 24 hours a day. And this is real talk. Nobody wants to talk about rape. Nobody wants to talk about it.
So Martin.
Yeah, go ahead, old timer.
So Martin, so this is not this is not just talking about women getting pregnant. This is talking about preventing STD and all of that.
Right. It's that too, but it's about consensual sex. That's what it's really about. Is it rape now? Because
but see what you got to look at. Okay, most people gonna think, most young boys gonna think that some lady then went took their daughter to the doctor and put them on the pill. Now all he has to do, a man ain't talking about getting a vasectomy done. So he thinks that all the pressure really is on the woman.
Yeah, I understand.
So you say, well, her mama took her and put her on the pill. And he done heard this throughout all the other girls that this is what they thinking. So a young man might ask a lady, well, are you on the pill? And he might ask a 30-something-year-old lady, is she on it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way that men gonna be operating.
Right.
They're gonna get tired of walking around with them things in their pocket or in their wallet.
Right.
They don't want to do it. Well, I mean, first of all, you got to look at it. It's kind of uncomfortable for him because he really don't want to talk about it. So he just want to go in there.
Talk about it, but I'm gonna pop my ass right out to him. Bam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I got 25 in my pocket.
Okay, come on, Bill, real quick, because we get ready to close out. Come on, Bill.
You was saying you hope you educated. Well, I got educated tonight. I got my point of view, but I done seen a bunch of more. And you raised quite a few. I'm a married man of 23 years, and I'm going to give you some consent forms for my wife. I ain't doing nothing, but I'm going to get consent forms so I know I'm on the right side.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, you know what, old timer, he a spiritual brother. You know, the scripture said, "My people perish for lack of knowledge, understanding." So sometimes when you don't have the knowledge of something, it can cost you. You know, it can really cost you. So we have to be careful, people. Life is real. I don't want to see nobody in jail. I don't want to hear about nobody being accused and things like that. But you know, the world I come from, we teach those that do know, that don't know, and we discipline those that do know. So we can't say that we don't know. So this is an educational program. This is an educational program dedicated to Danielle Banks, a 29-year-old woman that was beat up, stabbed, and burnt up in Riverdale in December, the month of December 2023. So I want to dedicate this program to her, and that's why you guys see me have purple on. The family member wore purple. The funeral was private. They invited me, so they cremated her, so she wasn't there, body physical. So I want to thank you guys, and I'm gonna be dedicating a lot of these shows to different people and stuff like that, because I don't want to just be the crime chaser. I want to be able to teach you how to avoid certain crimes and getting into crimes when you see it come, how to identify it. See, I'm just more than going out there chasing crime. I want you guys to avoid crime and how to stay away from it. Now, again, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I can't stop that. You can do everything that you're supposed to do, but when the good Lord calls for you, you got to go, period. So, people, those that tune in late, I'm sorry. You have to go back and listen to the video and get updated and find out what was going on. It was a great discussion. Again, I want to thank all my panel guests. I want to thank every man that called in and every woman called in. And remember, people, we're only talking about male and female, woman and man. We're not talking about same sex, nothing like that's a whole nother subject. We talk about male and female. That's what we talk about. I want to get that clear out there, you know. So thank y'all so much. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. What? I love being black. All right. Thank y'all so much. Peace out.